breaded fish and chips with pea puree, crispy chips, fresh tartar sauce, and obviously a lemon. My name is Jesse, and I'm cooking here at Parlour in London, UK, and I'm going to cook for you one of the all-time favourite Great British dishes, fish and chips with mushy peas, tartar sauce, ketchup, vinegar, and all the other bits and pieces. Now, I'm going to try really hard to make it all in one pan. Mushy peas to begin with, okay? Now, I'm going to put some milk in here, and I'm going to put some peas in here, and I'm going to put some mint in here, and I'm going to put a little touch of sugar and a little touch of salt to make our mushy peas. Now, this is all it takes for the mushy peas, and I'm going to pour that in there. Keep a lid on it until we're ready to go. And in this pan now, we're going to put way too much oil, okay? Way too much oil. We're going to pan fry it, but we're kind of going to deep fry it as well. Put our chips in just while we're preparing all the other bits and pieces. Now, classically, you would have a battered piece of fish, but I thought battering might be a bit too complicated for our little setup here, so I'm going to bread it instead. But battered fish is the classic. We've got a fine piece of cod tail here. It's going to have a sprinkle of salt on it. Now, breaded fish requires breadcrumbs, flour, eggs. Flour to dry it out, eggs as the glue, and breadcrumbs for the final crunch. Fish goes in, okay? Make sure it's dry. Right, now you need to wet it. Wet on both sides, okay? And then dry on both sides again, okay? Packet full of breadcrumbs. Now, that is a fine piece of breaded fish. If you want to go like OTT, and I'm going to go OTT, I'm going to double pane it. So it's got that extra crunch. And that is going to go in there, okay? Tartar sauce requires mayonnaise. Now, if you're fancy like me, you can make your own mayonnaise. Keep an eye on what's going on here while you're doing this, because look what's happening. Our fish is already looking like fish and chips, and our chips are already looking golden, okay? It's looking good, looking good. Right, chopped shallots if you want to. Chopped onions, fine. Sprinkle of salt. Gherkins, dill pickles, whatever you call them, chopped. Capers, essential. Sour, bitter, delicious. Chopped parsley. Right, all of these elements mix up into a beautiful, lumpy, textured, sour foil for the fish and chips. And the thing about tartar sauce, it's got to be lumpy. It's got to have little chunks of delicious sourness to go with it. You know what? I know this has only been about 2 minutes, but it's basically done. Crunchy salt on top of there. Right, pea puree. You can use your food processor kind of thing. I've literally used a tin can and one of these little smoothie numbers. And it is bloody hot. And that is looking like beautiful pea puree. This is going in here. Sprinkle of salt. We've got our breaded fish. We've got our tartar sauce. We have to have ketchup. We have to have ketchup. Last but not least, we have to have a lemon, okay? And that is a Parlour classic, fish and chips, all the way from the best gastropub in London. I hope you like it too. Okay, chips are sizzling, chips are sizzling, chips are sizzling, chips are sizzling.